Welcome back to my channel. If you also blame everything on your zodiac sign, this video is for you. Hey, welcome back to my channel. I'm Makayla, and if you are new, I am a Gemini, rising Aquarius with a moon in Aquarius. What are you? I thought this would be a really fun video to make. As you can tell by the title, today I'm going to be sharing with you all of the zodiac, horoscope, astrology, moon type of apps that I use on my phone. Whenever I share phases of the moon or things like that on my Instagram story, I do get a few DMs every time asking what app that is, so I thought it'd be really fun if I just shared with you the apps that I use. I've gone through a lot of zodiac and star apps, and I finally found the ones that I believe are the most accurate and work best for me. Overall, they're just like my favorite apps ever. I've never really seen any other videos like this before, but I thought it would be really fun to share because, like, if I saw this on YouTube and I'm as obsessed with zodiac signs as I am, I would definitely want to watch that video to see what other people are using. So before we get started, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up for good luck, and comment down below what your zodiac sign is, and then if you know what your rising and your moon sign is as well, definitely leave that down below. I'm super intrigued by all of that, and who knows, maybe we're compatible, maybe we're not. Maybe you're a crazy Gemini like me. We are definitely the most hated signs, but we're also the most lovable. Not really, but. And then don't forget to subscribe. We really are like one big family with lots of love to go around, and it's never too late to join. All you have to do is hit subscribe. Also, don't forget to click the bell because this notifies you every time I upload a new video, and I always shout out the first comment on my social media, so be sure to be following me on that as well. With all that being said, let's deep dive into my phone. Here we go. So on my phone, I have a whole folder labeled stars and shit where I keep all of this information. I'm going to just kind of go in order. I only have 6. I used to have a ton, but I've brought it down to my top 6 apps. Starting in the top left with Daily Horoscope. I've been using this app since like 9th grade in high school, but I find it just works the best. It is most accurate. At this point, I'm just dedicated because it's the first horoscope app that I used way back when. So I usually just log on and go straight to Gemini and read my daily horoscope. They always give a really nice description of your day, and you can go back to as whatever date you need to go back and look at, and you can also go into the future and you can see what tomorrow or the whole week will bring you. But this app has a ton of other cool things that it can do as well. So it has all the zodiac characteristics, so if you're unfamiliar, we'll go to Gemini because that's me. It also has who you're compatible with, which is super nice when you are seeing someone or if you're just friends with someone. So I always do Gemini, and like my mom, for example, is an Aries. So this, first sentence, this is a combination of air and fire, which usually results in hot, sometimes very hot air. That's really true because my mom and I, when we get into some pretty intense fights. You can see what the year itself brings you. So this is my 2019 year for the Gemini. I go straight to the love section. It also has the Chinese yearly horoscope too. So I am the pig or the boar. This is your year. Woo, that's exciting. And I know that this app also has the tree, like druid thing. I don't really understand this one, but if you were into it or want to enlighten me on what this all means, it definitely has that too. You can also figure out your sign. It just has everything. So I definitely love Daily Horoscope, and I recommend it if you're looking for a good horoscope app. You can also have it set to notify you when your horoscope is up. I think that's under reminders. Yeah, horoscope reminders, which is super nice, and it just has a ton of things that it can do. Big fan, definitely my #1 app for horoscopes. I also have a Luna Solera app, and this is what I use to track the phases of the moon. So I usually will screenshot this when it's a full moon or a new moon and share it on Instagram, and I get questions about this. So on this day, March 21st, you can see that it is a 99% full moon because 2 nights ago we had a full moon, and it is now going to wane into the new moon, which is also dated to happen on April 5th. I really like this app because it shows you an accurate description of what the moon currently looks like, how old the moon is, its brightness, what the moon sign is, how far away it is, and then the dates for the half moon, new moon, half moon, and the full moon. And if you swipe, it shows the graph of the lunar position if you're interested in that, as well as the solar position, which has the rise and set time as well. So I think this app is super helpful for someone that is really into the moon. There'll be times where I'm outside and I see the moon, or I'm driving home and I just wonder like what phase the moon is in, or if it is the full moon, or if that was the night before, or if it's a new moon, and this app will show me that, which is really helpful. So I use that app a lot. Next we have the Sky View light. app, which I have also been using for a long time. So this app is awesome if you are looking up at the sky at night and see stars and wonder if you are looking at a planet or a certain constellation. This app uses your location to track the latitude and longitude of the sky. So then all you have to do is you can hold it up and it will show you what you are holding your phone at. And so because I'm inside, this isn't going to be that accurate, but you can already see that above my apartment in the sky, we have a few constellations. When I was visiting the Griffith Observatory in LA, I definitely used this app to look at to see what stars we were looking at, as well as when I was just outside in the summer. I mean, again, like we're inside, so it's kind of hard to show you, but if you're just curious what you're looking at in the sky, this app can really help you. And if you can hear it, it has a very calming sound to it. So that is that app. Love it. Definitely recommend. Next, we have CoStar. I love CoStar. It is the best. So you put in basically your natal chart and it will give you a very descriptive horoscope every single day, as well as what your week will look like. I like how it's set up. I like everything that it shows. It has graphs, it has sculptures in it. It's amazing. So, and it always says good morning, good afternoon, good night, good afternoon, Makayla. So today I have a lot of power in the self, which makes sense because it's my day off. So I've been doing a lot of YouTube work and reading and just stuff for my soul. I have pressure in spirituality. I have trouble with work today, thinking creatively, social life, and sex and love. I don't always agree with all of this, but it is really interesting to see. So it says that today through Monday, I will have tenderness enhancing transcendence, communications causing disagreement. So maybe, and then it shows like your future predictions. So in 2 weeks, I could have communication causing disagreeableness. Maybe my boyfriend and I will have our first fight. That would be interesting. And through Sunday, tenderness enhancing responsibility. And if you go to view all, it gives you a very descriptive detail of today. Jupiter is stimulating you right now. This means that it's easy to be completely open. It's a good time to be enthusiastic. It takes courage to have a frank conversation with oneself. Luckily, you are brave. And if you hit details, it gives you even more descriptions about like your birth chart and where the stars are. So like because of different like Saturn or Jupiter and where they are in your like astrology overallness, it helps give a better description of what you might be feeling or going through. And if you click on all of these, so let's say that I have like changes enhancing emotional stability, which makes sense because I am bipolar and I have had a few ups and downs these last few weeks. Here it says you are experiencing large-scale change having to do with your social life. You will have a bit of luck relating to the way you naturally process emotion. This happy coincidence will see its beginning in your subconsciousness. This will not be a stressful situation. So it's just really helpful. It provides like hope and just stability for me. And if you go back to view all, instead of going to details, again, it has like, there's pressure open to questions. So this could be what I could be struggling with, or I may feel alienated, social anxiety. This is very accurate. I went through that last week. Work stress, yes, like it's just so accurate. Like prepare to be amazed by what this app will tell you about yourself. Like I said, it is CoStar. Definitely recommend. It has so many features. It is so descriptive, so many details. Like this one is a must. Next, we have Astro Future. I don't use this one quite as often, but I do appreciate its setup because it will visually show you your like natal chart with the signs and the graphs. I don't completely understand it, but if you do, tell me what this means. I usually just read the description underneath it. So if you're into natal charts, this has your overview natal chart, and you could go to like the next full moon and see what that will bring you, which I find to be a really cool. So then here it has like the stars and how everything's aligned on the next full moon and what you might be going through on that day. I just think it's super cool and interesting, and again, it just has a ton of details for your sign if you're into that and provides stability. Last but not least, we have the full moon app. Again, huge fan. I've been using this one a ton. It's very similar to my Lunisolara app in that it shows you the moon phase and the sign and that the moon is in. It also has the ability to look at the stars, and it gives you a short description. So it says today you are social, harmonious, and beautifying, and it can show you future days. I like this calendar because it shows you the phases of the moon. But yeah, it's a pretty simple app, but I do appreciate it to look at the moon phase as well. But those are all of the zodiac and star, astrology, sign, moon apps that I use that I wanted to share with you. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and if you liked any of the apps that I like to use, definitely go download them. I recommend all all of them. Like I said, I've been using them all for a while, so you know it's real. Like I said, I just wanted to share with you guys my favorite zodiac and moon apps that I use. If you are looking for some good ones out there, I recommend those. If you know of any that I'm not using that you think I might appreciate, definitely let me know down below. I'm always looking to expand my stars and shit folder on my phone, so I'm open to suggestions. But thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you are having a wonderful day, and I'll see you very soon in my next video. Bye!